So we're going to engage in a little dialogue and see what kinds of things we can learn about breast cancer and breast cancer survival today. So I want to start with you, Tiana, and tell us a little bit about how your cancer diagnosis affected your lifestyle.
It's made a drastic change, I would say, in my lifestyle, my daily lifestyle. The one thing that has been consistent for me, I would say, has been work, my work environment, the support I receive from work. But in my daily lifestyle, I would say the challenges have been my movement from I say fatigue. I get fatigued often, sometimes a little memory fog, things of that nature. All over my active lifestyle that I used to live, I'm slowly getting back to that. So one of the things I say to myself is not to lean back into who I was, but to look forward to who I'm becoming. So my lifestyle, I'm creating it each day.
I was very, very lucky that I did not skip my yearly mammogram, and that's why my cancer was detected super early. And I feel very fortunate, within the, you have cancer, I just felt very fortunate and with everything. And so my lifestyle has changed that. I would never have told people, I was never like, you need to do this. But I have become that, and especially because there is so much misinformation out there about mammograms, and that, and especially in the African American and Latino communities, about, if you don't find it, you don't have it, and that is not true. It is essential for our survival to get that yearly mammogram. You cannot skip it. I am living proof. And so that is how my lifestyle has changed. I have become a huge advocate of that.
Let's move on a little bit and just elaborate a little bit about your support circle and family and friends.
Okay, so whenever I was diagnosed with cancer, it was April of 2022, and my support system was awesome. My mom actually stopped working, and she came and moved in with me, so she supported me through my surgeries, my chemo, radiation, and that was just, a mother's love. That's what a mother does, and she was just there every step of the way for me. Also, my friends and family, my sorority sisters, bringing me meals, just making sure I have a shoulder to cry on and someone to talk to. You need someone that is going to be there to support you, and because it's a tough time for you. No one understands what you're going through, and sometimes you just want someone there that can listen to you and not really say anything, just listen and be there for you. So, and also my family at LG Pinkston, if they're covering my classes, celebrating the small milestones with me. We want, those little milestones and those encouragements, we need them because we had a lot of tough days for us. So my support system was awesome.
What's been the most significant change that you've experienced since your diagnosis?
I don't know if it happens to you guys, but everything, I have to talk myself down, because something else that's happened is every little headache or whatever, I'm like, oh my God, it's cancer.
Oh yeah.
And then you have to tell you, it's probably just a headache. But that is something that really, that's a big change, because once you've had it, everybody tells you, what your chances or whatever.
Recurrence,
right. And so now everything, your first thought is that, and then you really have to
let go of that.
And it's hard, but it's important.
Yes, important.
To also, to kind of talk to yourself.
Elaborate a little bit on that, ladies. You all have managed this disease, and you've managed family, and you've managed work. So tell me a little bit about how the district supported you through this process.
It's hard for me to definitely put into words. For me, I live far away from my family. So this was everything. Dallas was for me. I was at work when I got the call. My immediate executive director went with me to the doctor, because they said, you can't come by yourself. I didn't know what to do, but she was right there for me to lean into. and supported me. It was right at the time I got diagnosed on December the 20th, right before we go to that holiday break. So my daughter, they were there to pick her up. I was a wreck. I was a wreck. So you think about that time. But when I tell you, when the storm, and I keep saying the storm because I really feel like when a storm comes, you're never alone. Mm-hmm. Somebody's always caught in it with you. And for me, I had to learn to let my Dallas ISD family be there for me. That vulnerability. It wasn't easy, but they did not stop. They did not give up. And when I see them every day, I don't give up because they didn't give up on me. So they were there for me. So I think it's very important when you get diagnosed, your environment, your surroundings, it all matters. And for me, they made it much of a tolerance, I would say. It's not easy, but believe me, without their support, I couldn't even imagine where I would be right now.
Well, ladies, we're going to wrap up, but I just want to thank each of you for sharing your personal stories today. It is my hope that these stories that you've heard today will change lives out in the Dallas ISD environment and culture. And most importantly, I hope that what you heard is the importance of making sure that you get your mammogram, stay close to your doctors, and make sure you're checked yearly. That seems to be a reoccurring theme here at the table. And just know that, your benefits department and your Dallas ISD family are here for you if indeed you do have to have this experience. And we just hope that you will surround yourself to, give a hug and uplift and do something special for anyone who has had this experience here at Dallas ISD. We just thank you for joining us this afternoon for our health moment, and we hope that you have a wonderful day.